Or CBC, that's a real specialist. He knows a lot, but he's not mentioning our part in the genocide, as made the news more yesterday. CTV related, I think. So, what countries are doing now isn't rewarding Hamas. What it's doing is it's helping the Zionists in the Israel government because it's not strict enough. Lower the humanity of our species, because what Israel's Zionists are doing is actually it's unforgivable. The level of civilized behavior as a collective we've achieved, which wasn't very high. It wasn't enough to define the word civilization for anywhere on this planet, but it's been lowered in such a way, and it's rewarded, because when the Zionists in the Israel government are still given respect, are still given authority, are acknowledged as having value or authority in any way, that's what dehumanizes us. So all countries of the world, unless it's a country that's actually trying to take Israel to court and it's Zionists internationally, the rest, like Canada, are rewarding those wanting to continue genocide. So, again, if I'm really an Homo sapien, like I claim to be, you are not, but if I really am, meeting any government officials anywhere around the world would make me arrest them. I'd have to arrest them. The rule of law is important for the concept of civilization. I'd have to arrest people from my own government. No matter which side they think they're all on the same side. A dehumanizing side. They're not at all approaching, being on the side of what an Homo sapien would be. So again, stop saying that Hamas is being rewarded when it's actually Zionists in Israel are not being punished. They're not being treated the way they're supposed to be treated if we claim to take seriously the rule of law or human rights. Again, I admit that I didn't want to watch the news. I was going through a hard time probably in my life, which I am very often in the dehumanized proto-societies of Canada or just watching the news from around the world. So October 7th, I didn't see a lot of the graphic stuff. But nobody is not seeing, almost, right, if they have access and they're curious about what's happening in the world, what's been happening in almost 2 years now, plus before that, with Zionists attacking Palestinians as if that's what they're alive for, to be their punching bags. Is just, it's not human. And don't say it's animal, because animals don't act like that. It's below that. So Zionists in Israel, and whatever religious levels they have or not, they always fall back on that as a way to give an excuse whether they are believers or not. It's less than animal, because if you study the concept of evolution on this planet that brought us to these levels, there was none of this from other animals. There was none of this kind of behavior. So this is so bad, and the fact that we're not talking about how bad it is, and the fact that it's taken that long to still move a tiny bit, again describes the sad, sad reality of the human condition. And if we cared about that enough, we would go so hard on the Zionists and getting Israel out of everything. Like, I'm sorry, if Jewish folks who hopefully, based on their social media, have disagreed with these behaviors, and very few actually do, very few, a small percentage, then they can be granted asylum outside of Israel. But Israel, I mean, they want a place, they can have it, But you're on your own. You're on your own. You're going to have to grow up and take care of yourselves and stop with the propaganda and the religious extremism and fundamentalist kind of thinking that makes it that you could be a therapy. You can put Netanyahu in therapy for 10 years and he's not going to improve. So it's not like you can salvage such pathologies. And the fact that rulers around the world want to shake the hand of somebody that acts like this and that can't be saved, that can't be redeemed, that can't become human, it says a lot again about us as a species. So, guys, stop claiming that we are evolved or advanced as a species when the measurements are that we are not.